month or two before my 16th birthday. I cut class to hit a cuddle at the herb blaze, getting blooded like typical Thursdays. Off the acid, I thought I saw a mermaid, looking like 4 bills in her body scarf. Sexy ass out of breath when she waterfall. It was that week that changed my perception of South Asian beauty with the XL dimensions. Had to let nature take its course. A block from the northeast border of the golf course, by the Taco Bell at SF State. Just a bunch of high school MCs puffing dank, dank, dank. Couple years later, they replaced it, but back in the day, we pull up and they're wasted. Not to get ahead of myself, my crew was talking knowledge itself. Cause a wise man never starts late in life. Early on, getting tutored by the days and nights. That's why we put the dank in pipes. And I was still a bachelor, looking for my double wide A alike. Dated girls my age, well it was hard to get up in the power you in 9th grade. I preferred the ones up in the 20-somethings. What they hardly hollered, cause I was just a youngin'. With that day, I musta looked older. Passed by this fly Indian with the scarf on his shoulders. The mermaid from an acid trip, BBW with the wide back on head. She was draped down with the multicolors, looking like a sore thumb sticking out from all the others. Caught her eye and I said, what's up? To say that we were similar right after front, but there was something about her. Pretty brown skin plus her body was rounder. 400 pounds in an Indian dress. They called that a Sophie or something, I guess. A plus-size caftan. In comparison, I was in a GN Sport backpack with the snapback. What we call that a starter cap, called starter jacket. 49ers on the back, tryna mag, and she coulda looked hotter, even though she hid half her face in a dude body. Safe to say, no crucifix. She had a neck like baby girl from Mucinex. Turned me on so hard, I had to ask her name. Balvinder from East LA with the SFSU scholarship. See, my school was built next to where the college is. There was way more of them than there was of us. College kids always asking us to hit the blunt. Half the time they be the ones we bought the sacks off. We had to keep her cool and never racks off. So it felt natural, sparky conversation. 19 years old, far from graduation. Digging the way that she was heavy set. Had to tell her that I wasn't 18 yet. Small chit chat, but then she had to run. Plus my homeboys were telling me to give it up. Balvinder from the 3rd dorm on the right, plotting on the day that I could finally spend the night. After class in a Saturn with the seatbelt extender. Worked at the mall by the hot dog vendor. Behind the lane Bryant register. Took a week or two to figure out a schedule. 2:30 on Mondays for instance. Call me a stalker, I call it persistence. I will catch you on a lunch break at work and spend a couple minutes talking to her on the curb, making sure that her friends found me charming at least. She hung with some nerds, but at least they were clean, if you know what I mean. Cause she wasn't like the other girls, and I don't mean that she inherited her mother's curves, or the fact that she sounded kinda British. Not quite priggish, but never skittish or kiddish. For one thing, she never showed her hair, kept it in a scarf, anything less was rare. And her beautiful body was shaped like a pear. Used to love trying to watch her fit a frame in a tiny little chair. Balvinder fit a lotta in that plus-size sorry with the dapper Dupata. If it was up to me, I'd tap her tomorrow, but she thought I was too young and needed time to borrow. Plus she hadn't had a lot of experience. Strict parents kept her sexuality mysterious. The thought alone made me delirious. What she looked like underneath the robes, I was curious. But I stayed respectful and kept my romantic desires undetectable. But she knew I liked her more than the other guys. If she ever changed her mind, I would be down to ride. To work on Valentine's Day. I knew it to be true that she went without a date. Spent the afternoon with my crew like any other. Around 5 headed home to get my of 66. It was 6 o'clock, but the sun already set. 19th Avenue, I got the 28. Butterflies giving me a tummy ache. 8 o'clock, they were closing. Balvinder with the body like a chosen. Corpulent cuz from heaven above, and what I wanted was to fit inside of her like a glove. So I said, Balvinder, my love, ever since I first saw you, I can't get enough. Said she couldn't resist, cause at first she thought I was 19 when we met. And she said she had feelings from the first time she saw me. Only thing holding her back, staying lonely, was the fact that I was only 15. But we were so far beyond that, so why not believe? Time to leave, so we hopped in a Saturn, bumping Bollywood, just talking and laughing. I got through a bed and her roommate was gone, so we had the dorm room to ourselves until dawn. Watching movies on a laserdisc. I spent an hour just to wait to kiss. Balvinder reciprocated, and all of my time was finally vindicated. Kinda shocked how quickly it escalated. I went down like she need to be resuscitated. Said she never had that before. Very hairy like I like it, so I ate her for an hour more. Balvinder wore a size 32, so she left quite the puddle on her face of this thirsty dude. Didn't have to guess what a beautiful body looked like in the flesh. Dog areolas like sand dollars. Giving thanks for the day I met her, glad I hollered. Lifted up peniculus, penetration through a vestibule left it ticklish. Had a brown body giggling and moaning. Never thought I'd live to see the day that we were boning. Leaving all 400 of her pounds humming. She couldn't stop, had her going 10 rounds coming. It was everything I hoped for. It is so hard, you can hear it on the 4th floor. It is so hard, you can hear it on the 4th floor. Woke up in the morning, then we cuddled till noon, and we were back at it moaning again. We were more than just friends, cause she finally met a guy that loved the way that her belly hangs. Thought we really had a chance, even made plans I would take it to my high school dance. But 2 weeks later I was out of there, got expelled and ended up in McAteer. They call it get it how you living, but get it how I'm living left me on the other side of the city. Did my best to come through, took it to the movies and fronted on my crew. It was cool, just like a big sister Rupinder. She was only getting bigger, that's why I dig her. However, victims of fate, it all fell apart when I moved to the East Bay. Gotta blame my ways for the fact we never had another night quite like Valentine's Day. What a song I had to write about Balvinder from the 3rd dorm on the right. Big, beautiful and pristine. Valentine's Day number 16.